What's your self-talk? All right. Most of us don't like to think about money. We think, one of the misquoted scriptures is, you know, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Well, the key thing is to just love money itself. Loving God and understanding how He wants to use finances and money to bless you and bless others is key. See, when you think about money and you just think about yourself and you don't think about how others can benefit, how you can bless others, and it don't even have to be financially. You just can have yourself at a point where you have enough money so you can have time with your loved ones. Think about it that way. Have enough money so you don't have to worry about where is this going to come from or where is that going to come from. So that's the first thing I want you to think about. What's your self-talk when it comes to financials? The primary thing that me and you always going to struggle with is this mindset of growing up just being poor, not having money. I had a post, I asked a lot of people, I said, what's one thing that you guys are excited that you had overcome in your life? And one guy said the poverty mindset. And that's big if you think about it. We grow up and we think money is evil because we don't have none. And that's not the case. See, when you don't have something, you justify in your mind why you shouldn't have it. So therefore, if you justify why you don't need money, then therefore you'll never have it. But you have to have a game plan. I'm not sitting here telling you that you need to go off and be a billionaire. I mean, you may not even need that. But ask yourself, how do you spend your money? How do you use your money? Do you go out clubbing? Do you go out and spend it on unnecessary stuff that maybe you need to sit down with somebody who's took time to read, or a well-trusted financial advisor, and say, hey, I have money and I want to understand what to do with it and learn how to create passive income. Passive income is you're not working for the money. And so I'm going through my own study of myself of financial freedom, because here's the reality. I work hard just like you. But one day I want to get to hang out with my wife and travel with my wife and enjoy life together. I want to have our kids and I want to be there to see them grow up. So when you think about your self-talk, ask yourself, what am I doing right now to put myself in a better financial situation later? And if you're not doing something that's going to put you in a better financial situation for later on in life, you need to start to sit back and thinking, okay, what needs to change? Here's what's going to happen. You can't do this 1 month. You can't do this for a few months. You have to find something that you're going to be committed to, and then you got to stay consistent year after year. Maybe you say, hey, they take out a portion of my paycheck. They take out a portion of my money out of my paycheck every week. Okay, that's fine. What is that going to equal to at the end of the year, or at the end of your career? How much will you have? I just want you to ask yourself these questions, because when you don't ask it, and when you get to being old and it's too late, you would ask yourself, I wish I would have, been a little bit wiser with my finances. I wish I would have done a little bit more research and spend a little bit more time researching, taking courses, learning, reading, or reaching out to others, individuals like me who understand, like, I want you to have financial peace. Whatever that is, go listen to Dave Ramsey, go listen to Robbie Kiyosaki, whoever that is for you. All I'm saying is this: you need to start focusing on your finances. And your self-talk right now is that I want to go spend this so I can feel good. And then you realize now your check is gone. What's next? Well, I'll wait till the next check. 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Think about that. 76%. Are you that 76% that's like, oh man, I can't wait to get paid so I can get this paid, get that paid, and you barely have enough left? And then you realize, then that's where responsibilities kick in. You don't want to pay for other stuff because you're like, well, I don't never have no money left. I got to pay this bill, I got to pay that bill. Because you're not educating yourself on money, about finances, and how to put yourself in a position. Learn to suffer right now so that later on you don't have to. But this is what it's going to take. It's going to take you to take time to step back and say, I need to learn more about this. And if I don't, years down the line, I'm going to regret not doing it. Here's what's going to happen. 5 years are going to come and go. So 5 years from where you're at today, either you're going to be in a better situation or you're going to be in a worse situation. But here's what's going to happen. Either you're going to be 5 years from now having something that you do want, driving the vehicle you want, living in the house you want to live in, or 5 years from now, you're not going to be driving the vehicle you want. You're not going to be living in the house you want to live in. You're not going to be able to spend time with your family members. Here's the reality. Time is going to pass. That is one of the most beautiful assets. Not money. The best asset you have is time. Learn to utilize your time. Learn to invest in yourself mentally. That's why I say, what's your self-talk? Invest in yourself mentally so you can understand how to increase your self-talk when it comes to money in your financials. Hey, listen, if you thought this was helpful, just share this with anyone. Right now, I just want to continue to make a movement of being unshakable. Unshakable means that regardless of what life hits me with, it comes to mental, spiritual, physical, financial, and we're going to start talking about work, career, and family like I talked about last week. But you need to think about these things and be more practical about it and start planning. Share this with someone. I just want to get notifications that you are going to be watching in with me. I want you to start asking questions. What is the things that me and my wife do to set ourselves up for financial freedom, or set ourselves up to be healthy, or set ourselves up to have a life where we're looking forward to every day we wake up? God bless you. I'm thankful that you watched this and share this with somebody, one person you think they'll benefit from it. Hey, and I thank you for it.